Here we presents the top 5 best cabinet table saw. Starting of our listed number 5. Powermatic 1,791,230K. When it comes to making big top quality power tools, Powermatic is one of the biggest powerhouses that has been around for a very long time. The Powermatic 1,791,230K contractor table saw is one of their creation announces just how good they are in the business. The Powermatic 1,791,230K is one of the best contractor saws you can ever get your hands on today, no questions asked. It comes with cool features that makes working with it not only easy but satisfying in terms of the accuracy of the work. It's equipped with one of the best table saw fences, the AccuFence system, which is usually found in cabinet table saws. The AccuFence system provides a 50-inch capacity which gives you enough capacity to rip wide sheet goods easily. The 1.75 horsepower motor can be wired to work at a dual voltage of 115 volts or 230 volts depending on your needs, and provides enough power to rip freely through even the hardest of woods. It comes equipped with a left tilt arbor which eliminates the need to use a sacrificial fence when working with a saw, and it also prevents your workpiece from binding with the blade. For more information and price, check out the product links and description underneath the video. Coming in at number 4 of our list, SKILSAW SPT70WT0110N. If you are not familiar or have not experienced the use of power tools that use worm gear drives, then the SKILSAW SPT70WT01 will certainly give you a good taste of how they work. Less speed, more torque. That's what it is. Worm gear drives makes it possible for you to achieve more power, more torque at a reduced speed. In terms of size, they tend to be small, but they pack a greater punch. When I learned that the SKILSAW SPT70WT01 is powered with a worm gear drive, I knew there was something special about this one, trust me. Call me crazy, but I love circular saws that use worm gears, so I thought I'd definitely love this one. The saw houses a 15-amp dual-field motor which runs the worm gear, which in turn spins the blade that does the cutting. This setup results in a powerful, efficient portable table saw that rips through sheet wood gracefully like a skilled ice skater slices through ice. One important thing about the SKILSAW's dual-field motor is that it makes the saw run smoothly and at the same time cools the saw in order for you to get more run time out of your saw. Halfway of our listed number 3. SawStop CNS175 TGP36. SawStop prides their table saws as the safest in the market. This they have demonstrated several times using hot dogs in place of real fingers. Unlike other table saws which will take the pleasure of removing your fingers cleanly, if you mistakenly let your fingers into the saw, SawStop saws will immediately stop running whenever your finger or any part of the human flesh comes in contact with the saw blade. An inbuilt brake will get activated immediately, causing the blade to drop beneath the table before you even think of blinking your eye, preventing any damage to your fingers. This is a really useful feature considering the number of table saw injury that occurs every year as a result of people not observing the safety features of the machine. Talking about the SawStop CNS175 TGP36 table saw, it is unlike the saws I've been talking about above. It's not a portable job site table saw like the ones above. It's a contractor saw. A contractor table saw is different from a job site table saw, as you'll come to see. It is quite expensive, but the overall build of the saw is worth the money in all aspects. One of the most disturbing aspects of job site table saws is the mediocre fence that comes with many of them. However, the SawStop CNS175 TGP36 is a contractor saw, hence the fence is nowhere near mediocre. Number 2 of this list. Bosch 10-inch Worksite. When it comes to creating quality woodworking power tools, Bosch has been doing it for years. It's undeniable that they have cemented their place in the woodworking tools business. The Bosch 4110-inch portable job site table saw is one of the many woodworking tools with the Bosch brand name, which re-echoes the statement I wrote above. It's definitely one of the best portable job site table saws you'll ever have the pleasure of using. When you order the saw, expect to get the table saw and a gravity rise table saw stand. In fact, both of them comes packaged in a single box. Although Bosch could certainly do better with the instruction manual that comes with the table saw, setting up the saw is quite straightforward and easy. Talking about specs, the Bosch 4100-10 table saw got some good specs to keep you pumped. The saw comes equipped with a powerful 15 amps motor that spins the saw blade at a speed of 3,650 revolutions per minute. Not the highest speed I've seen, but it definitely does the job very well. It performed extremely well in our hardwood test. It chops through any wood thrown at it without experiencing any kind of strain in the motor. And coming in at number 1 of our list, DEWALT 7491 RS. Whether you're a finished carpenter or a simple homeowner looking to rip some large wood stock to size for your carpentry or home improvement project, there are few portable job site table saws that would do a better job than the DEWALT 7491 RS table saw. It's not a cabinet-style table saw, but it's got rip capacity as large as 32 1/2 inch. Enough to rip large size stocks to your desired size. This will be very useful to you if you regularly work with large wood stock. Even if you don't work with large wood stock, I think it's good to have that peace of mind that you can, and the table saw you have has the capacity to do so if you want to. Apart from the large rip capacity of the DEWALT 7491 RS table saw, it's got a good 15 amp motor powerful enough to match that large rip capacity. If you put the table saw to good hard use, throw in some of the hardwoods you can find, you'll find that it will chop through them smoothly. Trust me, we tried all the hardwoods we've got. With a good blade in the arbor, the motor is powerful and hungry for work. Enough about the power, let's talk about something that's very important when it comes to table saws. Something you'll probably use every time you use the table saw. The table saw fence. For more information and price, check out the product links and description underneath the video. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe our channel, share this video and hit the like button.